gacha ya, gacha dulu lah. Iya mas, Enrique alas senang main Enrique. Ini gimana cara nyari nih ya? Eh, ya apa? Ini kali ya, beli satu. Woi banyak harus main 40. Woi 15 menit. Waduh sehari harus 5 menit buang-buang waktu. Main lah. koin dulu ya. Tak bisa. Apa cari komen tuh nggak jelas. Halo bro, halo. Besok libur, sekarang main. Good. Banyak kelas ya. Iya. Erwin nggak bisa jadi sayap ya. Siapa pakai sayap? Bisa nggak ya? Bisa dia. Boleh. Oke. Alright. Kali ini bisa.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Just joining us, we are already on the way. There is the supremely talented Jack Wilshere. I'm not sure what role he's going to have with him.
Well, he's very versatile, so I suspect he might play a combination of deep-lying midfielder, but also get forward and be a box-to-box presence.
They say about him, a player with Spanish technique, but an English line.
What a bad combination.
Gerrard does really well to win the ball there. It's a promising position. And he's in on goal. Oh, that was vital.
Gerrard. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That is a great pick out. Gerrard.
Can
Can he finish?
Oh my God!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Palmer. Rodri. And it's Palmer. For Rice. And it's Owen. And now the breakaway. Can he get it through? He can run onto that. And Bernardo Silva! Sensational from Bernardo Silva! He's got himself an absolute peach. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Torres. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, well played. Engages and forces him off the ball. It's not an especially good pass, that. Picked out the chance. And he's found the net. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing looking at it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Bernardo Silva. Shot, surely! Hits the net. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
And this is Gerrard. That's good running with the ball. Lovely pass, but there's the shot! Petit. Subimendi. And it's Wilshere. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva is always scanning the pitch for targets. The most accurate pass. And it's Bernardo Silva. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Zubimendi, who's set up one goal so far. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good spread. Bernardo Silva will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lampard.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Saliba gets over and intercepts. Rice. Calafiori receives it in a good position here. Now Saliba. And it's going to be the final action of the
Alah,
first half.
kalah bocor. Washing time.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Zubimendi picks it up out wide. Palmer. Now it's Torres. Lampard. Petit. Lampard. Oh, it's a promising build up this. Plenty of really nice passing. Great ball if he can get there. Decent chance! Calafiori.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Out to the left it goes. And it's Rodri. For Rice. Saliba. For Rice. And here's Torres. And it's Rice. Saliba.
Kamu kali pemain dia.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And he was alert to it. Up he goes!
Hancur.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Fernando Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Now it's Rice. And this is Torres. But he's gone backward here. Zubimendi.
Nggak kena dia. Hah? Hello. Apa je tu?
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Irwin with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Gabriel. Now Zubimendi. Gabriel. And it's Gerrard. And this is Lampard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Torres. Bernardo Silva. And a play for a throw.
Oh bro, nggak bisa baca komen.
And he's forced to go back. Guardiola. Charlton finding their passes. Looking for options for movement. There's the deliverer. Terrific header.
Hello.
There's it all. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up?
Ngapain
The
ya?
boss won't be amused.
Nembak angin.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Ayo.
Charlton get the
Dio.
chance for a shot! In for the pieces!
Anjir, dipetai.
And that is doing no harm at all. Petit. Irwin. And it's Wilshere. And it's Wilshere. Odegaard producing a good steal there, showing a good level
Anjir,
of alertness.
kurang.
Nicked it back promptly. And here's Haaland.
Oh, dah.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Just eases him off the ball. Some are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they? Look,
Apa? Ayo, yuk. Anjir, dia mau nembak langsung.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Zubimendi. And it's Bernardo Silva. Looking to play him in. Irwin. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Odegaard.
Lagi.
Bernardo Silva. That's very neat. Tries to play it through.
Waduh.
And that will be the final act. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Your reflections then?
Oh, DC no. Dia jelek. Oh, dia. Terus ni. Pakai PS4 masih nonton nggak dia? Ah.
So we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall.
Cepat bang, berisik gini jadinya.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. But if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Here's a guy that qualified.
And the shot! Rodri. Charlton looking to pass their way through. Gakpo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Irwin. He's chosen to go back. And it's Vieira. Back into the middle. Havertz. It's Fernando Torres. Fernando Torres. Sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient.
Pedro Neto!
Oh my God.
He's delivered all right! The breakthrough strike! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a promising position. He's got away. Oh, important interception. Konate gets good distance on it. And he's managed to gift it back.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Irwin. Looking for options for movement. Can he latch on to this? Terrific header! Not the best of headers.
Aduh, buang waktu ini main di sini.
Much better at the moment.
Rodri. And it's Erdegaard. Havertz, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. And here's Torres. Havertz. He's gone for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Havertz actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Robertson. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's clever. Showing good feet. Oh no, what has happened here? Looking to go deep. It's Jorginho! It's hit the upright. And yes, it's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Konate, Saliba, and it's Robertson. Gakpo, Robertson, Saliba, and it's Jorginho. Played back in, and it's made its way to him. And a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really blurring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Liverpool find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Quick look, then plays it in. And he's cleared it back out. Gakpo. Robertson. And it's Vieira.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Good chance here! Oh, what has happened here? Irwin. And the finish! Ball has bounced loose now. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. That was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Vale, kalah.
And the action is back underway. Charlton decide to shake things up. There has been a change in personnel. Now Gakpo. Charlton come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Big header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rice. And it's Rice. Great vision. Irwin. Rodri. Irwin. He is through here. Gakpo.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rice. Rodri. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Well, they'll keep pressing like that as long as they can. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Shapes to shoot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And Adams. Oh, now here's a good battle. Bicep to bicep. Oh, smashing header!
Good number,
It's in! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
So is this the start of a comeback? Can he get on the end of this? Irwin calmly anticipates. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Erdogan has it out wide and in space.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Charlton do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's shifting through the gears here.
Dai,
He
vero.
scored! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So now the difference is 3. No, that was never going to make it. Rice. Havertz. Havertz! He has found the way through.
Yeah.
It's a goal kick. Tries to pass it through. Irwin. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. For Pedro Neto. That was good alertness. Rice. Now it's Pedro Neto. Irwin. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Rice. Havertz. And it's Rodri.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Big chance! Rodri. A lot of real chance! Rice. Calafiori. Rice. Pinches it off him. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's a sharp little ball here. And Jorginho. Yeah, looking to add to his goal. Now then, the ball's come loose. Cross to the back post. Up he goes! Great football, shot and save. Saliba. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Giờ si pada gantung kan. Mabar kalah. Nyamuk.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Belum. Kalah.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, tell me this. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Waduh, merah cuk.
It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Dipukul dia bukanya.
Oh, good save. He's read that very well.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Haaland. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has been cut short. And it's Okazaki. There's a searching pass. Chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Saliba gets it away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tottenham have the chance to go the other way. Now he's off and running. A couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. He's going to be disappointed with that. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Saliba. Gundogan. Irwin. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. And the shot! Oh, Manchester United! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now it's Odegaard. Threads one in. That is a great pick out. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Tries to pass it through. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He has found the way through. Guardiola gets it clear. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, good take in a good area. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And here's Okazaki. Gundogan. Odegaard. Tries to play it through. So nearly the perfect ball. It's an exciting looking ball, that. Adams. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Haaland. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nicely weighted ball. And here's Haaland. Haaland, and he's in on goal. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Looking for the run. Oh, important interception. Odegaard. Rodri. Oh, good read. Ball has bounced loose now. Odegaard. No, again there's no way through. Rodri. And that's been intercepted. And now the breakaway.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's Palmer. And that is expertly dealt with. And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just... It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. And if the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the game has already resumed here.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave.
Chance, surely! And he hits the net! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Can he get it through? Just the goalkeeper to beat. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Tottenham present their opponents with the best possible chance here. To further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Manchester United, after 52 minutes, number
10. A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Van Dijk.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Dunk is the team's great visionary. Saliba. Van Dijk. So we've reached the hour mark. And it's Van Dijk. Dunk. Robertson. Irwin. Guardiola. Well seen. Saw that coming. Odegaard. And it's Rodri. And that has put paid to that. It's a good ball out wide.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's picked his way through. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Gundogan. Here's Rodri.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Robertson. And it's Robertson. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Showing great feet there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
He won't be happy with that one. Now, can they get him away? Odegaard. Now they can break here. That's good running with the ball. Rodri. Adams. And here's Odegaard. Looking for options for movement. Elects to cross. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That has ended up in no man's land. Looking to play him in. Now it's Haaland. He's had a shot! Relentless! Just
What
relentless!
happened?
Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
It's become a case of men against boys. Okazaki! Without the best in the keeper.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Yeah. Bisa keren kok.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Goes without saying, that was poor. Irwin. Gundogan. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Here's Rodri. And it's Bernardo Silva. Back into the middle.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Bernardo Silva. He's having a go. He's put his foot right through that one.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
The changes then in quick succession.
Number 33. Coming on the field. Number 29.
Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode. Marmoush. Foden. He's a sharp little ball here. Somewhat off target. Could move up a gear here. Irwin. He's found the way through. And that's gone loose. He's in a great position here. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. They can squeeze it through. That looks a decent ball. And it's Rodri. Foot in. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Tottenham cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
Please turn your attention to the screen.
Little reflections then, Jim.
Bang, ambil aja air dong.
Nggak bisa. Enggak.
Ini langsung dari jalannya tuh.
Dia mau tidur sendiri. Pakai dong. Aja.
Nah. Salah mulu 3 menit, Cuk. Lemah.
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Goes for a shot!
Hancur.
Magnificent!
Gampangan kali
Well,
nggak?
this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we... Chance! Really well taken goal. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Cross goes in there, and he's there to clear it.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Saliba attempts a clearance. Shifted it to the flank. That's the throw. Oh no, this does not look good. Flashes it across. And he's there to retrieve it. It's a threatening ball. Goes back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Swept in. Ruben Diaz gets good distance on it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Bernardo Silva, looking here to chip it through. It's a goal kick. There will be a throw-in. Van Dijk. Torres, out towards the flank. It's a good-looking delivery. And he's taking no chances there.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convinced.
Shot, surely! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Rosicki. Delivers the ball. Tottenham are looking to go forward now. No, that's been intercepted.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And he's forced to go back. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Timber. Rice. Bernardo Silva. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's a promising position. And this is Bernardo Silva. And the shot! He won't be happy with that one. Tries to play it through. Played in deep. There's the shot! Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Half-time getting close now. Fernando Torres. Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that was vital. Rodri. And it's Bernardo Silva, and it's been played through. Brzezinski, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Over to the other side.
Well spotted.
Salah, played out wide. Played back in. Quality ball. Shot, shapes to shoot! Yes! And they are cruising away. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
I'm afraid to tell you that we were expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.
There's the start of the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Tottenham looking to pass their way through. Brzezinski. Can he spark a counter here? Timber. Now this could be a chance. Bernardo Silva. Here's Rodri.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Brzezinski. And that is as far as they're going to go. This looks promising. Saliba. Rodri.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Nicely aimed pass. And it's Rodri. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Brzezinski. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. Casemiro. Adams. Passing is crisp and sharp. Knocks it into space. Nicely spread. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Rodri. That is good pressure, just pounded him off it. Great chance! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
And he's picked it up out wide. The cross. He's in a good position here. Tottenham can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Ruben Diaz calmly anticipates. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Rodri.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Pickford gets it clear. Irwin, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Good running, strong and purposeful. The message is clear, none shall pass. And he ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away.
Substitution in progress.
Permisi, kalau Liga Inggris ini emang ngerti nih, kalah mulu.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery. Please call the tickets you were given and we'll walk them through the game.
Akan aku kalah melulu. Apa sih ini? Karena pemain cadangan gak benar. Okazaki ya, ternyata Okazaki.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Searching passes played there. And that pass isn't the best.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Saliba has given away a free kick. Defending of the desperate variety. Can he get on the end of this?
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
It's a promising position. Okazaki is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
Well, I'd expect him to contribute a little bit of everything for this team, Peter. Shots, passes, he's got a great skill set, and I can see him having some
Okazaki.
goal. Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
Disappointments and relief on either side, nothing doing. Now it's Palmer. Now it's Haaland. Oh, what a ball! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
And here's Palmer. Now it's Haaland. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now it's Haaland. Matches Nunes. And the pass is intercepted. Now there's a fine ball.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Adams. Passing is crisp and sharp. Palmer. He's looking wide. Brilliantly cut out. The referee has given a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's skewed away. Palmer. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, that's well spotted. Tries to... Haaland! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Okazaki. Calafiori.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Calafiori drives forward on the overlap. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Look at the space here. Calafiori. Now it's Palmer. Now it's Gundogan. Haaland. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. "15 minutes till half-time. Knocks it out wide. He is through here. Tries a shot. Goal! Manchester United!
Go.
Manchester United take the lead. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. They were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Palmer, can he get it through? Haaland! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
Haaland deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Calafiori. Now it's Okazaki. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Okazaki. Great vision.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Rice gets good distance on it. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Looking for a runner. Oh, that was vital. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Haaland. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now who's going to be first to this? Haaland. Played out towards the right wing. Okazaki. And that pass just didn't quite work. And the first half is done. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Here we go again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Matches Nunes. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, easy pickings there. Foot in. Nicely weighted ball. He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Rice. Looking to play him in. Cross from Match. Terrific header. Oh, it's hit the post. Tottenham still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Irwin hurtling down that right flank. Irwin. He's found the way through. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Palmer has got himself a free kick. He's having a good look here.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
He's having a go. That's a fine save.
Oh, for the keeper to get down to that was top class, but to actually stop himself from spilling it was exceptional. That's great goalkeeping.
Now it's Haaland. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Defending was strong and firm. That has ended up in no man's land. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Natchez Nunes. Palmer. And the shots!
Wait.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Looking for the run. And that's a throw. No way through, so... And he's had a hit!
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
Tottenham have their second corner now.
Coming on to replace him.
Irwin is short.
Bernardo Silva.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Might be danger here. Good ball, good take. Can he finish? Yes, it's in! Do not write them off. Back they come. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Palmer. Well, what about it? Tottenham are taking this to full distance. Terrific stuff. Gets into some space. And it's Nunez. Oh, that's a fine interception. Vicious ball here. That's good vision. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's clever. Good read, needed to be.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Now it's Haaland. That pass has been well intercepted. Quality ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Sarr. Bernardo Silva.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's made its way to him. Natchez Nunes. And it's Sarr.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Tottenham did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically.
Number 29.
Well, played right into his path.
Substitution.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And it's with the keeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Oh, that's a key interception. Havertz. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Trossard. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's come to nothing. Bernardo Silva. Threads one in. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Havertz. That looks a decent ball. And he plays one through. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Hops for safety. Played into space. Rice. Now this could be a chance. Aims beyond. Goes for a shot! Great effort, but the end of the first period of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And we're off for the final time. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it. And now for the final act. And it's been played through. That is a brilliant interception. And that's gone loose. Now it's Haaland. He's cut it out. Trossard. Here's Haaland. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nice looking ball. This looks promising. Tottenham are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Fernando Torres getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, it's a great ball here. Rice. Havertz. João Pedro. He's on it. Can he get a real chance? Bernardo Silva. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Oh, nice touch. And a chance! Terrific effort, but that's it. The end of 2 hours action.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
It has gone the full distance and then some. It will be decided by penalties. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. 1-0.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Fernandez is the next to run the gauntlet. One.
He just did what he was asked.
Rice. Here's the man who's second in line.
Oh, kelas.
Back off the post.
Kelas.
It's a brave attempt, but he really should be getting it on target.
So, the second man in line.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Tottenham looking to draw level.
Keras lagi, Cok.
And he sticks it away.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
The third man in the queue.
That's well disguised. Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, didn't change.
So this one to restore parity. That's a good penalty.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. Oh, what a save!
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Torres comes forward for the fifth of 5. Coolly into the bottom corner.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
The margin of error is 0. And stuck away with ice in his veins.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, didn't change.
Some can barely watch here. Every kick potentially pivotal. Oh, Cooley does it.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Manchester United must score here to stay in it. And there it is, the decisive kick. Tottenham have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. We look back on the game then, Jim.
From the manager's
Supaya nih, Cok. Supaya.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. We have already started here.
Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you call a classic centre-back physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism and power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Well, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
That's been cut out, well played. Zielinski is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
Not the most accurate pass. Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Schneider, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Xavi Alonso. Here's Rodri. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And reclaimed it in a trice. Martinez floated through.
Damn.
Howson makes the interception. Bernardo Silva. It's played through for... Can he finish? Oh, that is really good tenacity.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Schneider with the short one. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Schneider. Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival. It's a promising position. Flings it across. Alonso. Oh, it's a great ball here.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking to play him in.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Oh, nicely intercepted. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And it's Xavi Alonso. Haaland, and the counter is on. Oh, delightful ball. Schneider is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Bernardo Silva. Xavi Alonso. Aimed beyond the defence. 30 minutes gone. Now this could be a chance. Hakimi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, super ball. Oh, shooting chance! That should get the job done. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Inter Milan has the chance to go the other way. And that pass just didn't quite work.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And the pass is intercepted. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Snyder. Xavi Alonso. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. He's found the way through. Bernardo Silva. And the shot!
Anjir,
There it is! The breakthrough strike! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Martinez has got himself a free kick. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Good read, needed to be.
None.
There's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I could see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Rodri. Now, he's got space here. No luck with that dink over the top. Oh, such a clever touch. Zanetti. And they can counter here. Martinez. Zanetti. Martinez. And Bastoni. And it's Xavi Alonso. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Bonatoni. Okazaki is one of those players who's known for reading the game better. Howson is the guilty party here. And he's going to have his name taken. That was superb goalkeeping.
Snyder really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Donatoni. Might be danger here. Picked out, and the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Hakimi. Xavi Alonso. And it's Xabi Alonso. And here's Haaland. And he has been fouled there. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Inter are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Xabi Alonso. It's a lovely, neat pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Threads one in. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Inter really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Xabi Alonso.
Schneider. Can he get on the end of this? And he's quick to snatch it back. Schneider. Into Milan, finding the... Goes for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, what a climb! And he's quick to get it clear again. It's Alonso! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Inter really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
But he's forced to go back. Showing good feet. Inter Milan have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Tries to pass it through. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. Torres! Goal! A goal beyond special, however it came. 400 not out. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Inter are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Inter really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
I think that's a corner. Yes.
Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Ended up in no man's land. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. Well read, nice interception. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that will be the final act. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva, he's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
DiMarco. And it's Lewandowski. And this is Batistuta. Bernardo Silva. And that is expertly dealt with. Beckenbauer gets it clear. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Tries to pass it through. Levin, can he finish? Has another go!
Milan would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Pretty loose pass. First quarter of an hour gone. Chouameni Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, he's big chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Into Milan, yet to have an attempt on goal. He's had it nicked away. Azar conjures time and space where few can. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Oh, good read. Looking for options for movement. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack.
Lewandowski! Chorus of approval here. It's really good play. Corner number 2 then. He gets big! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. So, third corner of the game. He's having a shot! And now they can spring out of defence. This looks promising. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. DiMarco. And it's Xabi Alonso. Oh, it's Batistuta. Oh, that's well spotted. Xabi Alonso. Passing is crisp and sharp. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Lewandowski. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nicely spread. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Quality ball. Now it's Lewandowski. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Aims beyond the defence. Now that's well seen too.
Anjir.
Can he finish?
Wah, nggak kena.
Goal, Milan! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Applies the finish!
Batistuta.
Defending was strong and firm. Good ball, good take. He's tried one!
He was there to get a vital touch. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Made out to the left flank. And he gets rid in a hurry. Lewandowski looking for the run. And it's been played through. He's through and all alone! Batistuta! And yes, it's there! They are really purring here, and they have And the first 45 minutes are up. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. And the second half gets underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Pinches it off him. No, again there's no way through. Zaire Emery has got himself a free kick. Xabi Alonso with a real chance here. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. Alonso! It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Now it's Dumfries. Terrific header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Inter Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And it's Hazard. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Hazard. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Haaland. Hazard does well to get it back. Now it's Batistuta. And this is Lewandowski. That is good alertness.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Dumfries. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Inter Milan, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Adams.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Oh, look at the chance, surely! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
A case now of complete control. And here's VIII. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Musiala.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's gone for goal! It goes to show he is human after all.
Inter really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Inter Milan making consecutive changes here. Hakimi. Can he get it through? Bernardo Silva has it in a wide position. And that could well leave a mark. That pass has been well intercepted. Musiala. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, what has happened here? Xavi Alonso. That's a cute ball. That looks a cracking ball.
Zaire Emery.
Hakimi. And the pass is intercepted. He's gone direct here. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. And he's gone backward here. He's going for goal! And that is a save of real quality. Not easy by any means.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Well timed, excellent interception. Lewandowski. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. It's a sharp pass. Distributed tidily. Saliba gets a foot in here.
Zaire Emery.
Has a look and plays it forward.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
And this is Lewandowski. Shoots! And how did he not make it four? Musiala is holding his leg there, a worrying sign.
Yeah, and the manager's concerned too. Substitution time perhaps, or maybe not, we'll see.
But it appears he's going to be okay, at least for now. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief. That's that, the end. Inter Milan cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, you can never predict the results.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. And already we're underway here. Well, Juventus KALAH is, of course, one of the most decorated goalkeepers of all time.
Yeah, and there's no doubt that he was one of Europe's very best. His career stats certainly back that up as well. I really like that confidence he has about him. There's a swagger at play.
Hazard. And it's Vince. Can he get on the end of this? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Rodrigo in acres of space out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now this could be a chance. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Alexander-Arnold. And he's gone searching crossfield. Hakimi. Looking to play him in. Oh, important interception. He's on it. Can he get away? Lovely. Haaland! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's going to be disappointed with that. Played out wide, and it's Mendes. An instinctive delivery. And it's hoisted clear. Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That has been slung wide. Terrific header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when...
And the shots! Not the most convincing of passes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Vips. Martinez. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Has a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good ball, that too.
Xavi Alonso. Vinicius Junior. That looks a decent ball. Shoots! Oh, take and win style! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks...
Big chance! Goal! Inter! And they're back in front. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Gabriel, spread out to the left. It's Vinicius Junior. Passing nice and neat. Decent chance! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Xavi Alonso. It's a little off target. Barella. Bruno Mendes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Barella.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Xavi Alonso. Madrid finding their passes.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Swings in across. Not a chance from a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. They get a throw in. Barella. Looking for the run. He's got plenty of space out wide here. A lot of space ahead of him. Chance, surely! And it's in! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off.
And Martinez!
Asensio.
Alexander-Arnold. Xavi Alonso. Vinicius Junior. Adams gets across to intercept that. There's the whistle for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. So, off we go once more. Passes short and sharp. And it's Hazard. Chance for a shot! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Hazard. And it's Xavi Alonso. Hazard. Çalhanoğlu. And he's there to make the challenge. Now it's Martinez. That has ended up in no man's land. Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he cuts out the supply. Xavi Alonso. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Spread neatly. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Gabriel. Ball played for Rijkaard. And here's Lewandowski.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's found a way through. Neatly clipped into space. And a chance! It's hit the upright. Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Martinez at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Inter Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Barella. Marmoush. Strong running down that left flank. Hakimi defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And he's in on goal. He's Haaland!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Gets his head on it! He's scored! It is no contest. It is a landslide. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did.
Tadi
He got a
dibantai
strong
dulu,
forehand behind that one.
bantai enak.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. It's become a case of men against boys. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book. Marmoush. VIII. Martinez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Azar. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Could move up a gear here. He's in a great position here. Xabi Alonso wins the duel this time. Gabriel. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, that was vital. Haaland. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Lewandowski tries to pass it through. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. And this is Lewandowski. Mendes, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Now it's Martinez, looking for options for movement. Nicely weighted ball. Look at the space here. Oh, super ball. He's looking wide. He's having a shot! Danger averted for now. And it's VIII. Haaland, he is onto this. Can he finish? He has done it! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of it, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then.
It's hard to overlook the presence of Tony Adams at the back here, Peter.
Yeah, well, he's dominant, isn't he, and uncompromising and courageous. Those are the sorts of words you always apply to him.
Yeah, and his reading of the game means he was always a step ahead.
And it's been given away. And he's heaved it away. Inter Milan have got it back, and they'll have another go. No luck with that dink over the top. Oh, important interception. Gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Barella. And here's Thuram. And it's Hakimi. Barella takes a shot. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short. And this is Xabi Alonso. And now a sudden chance to counter. Kukçu carries the ball down the right. Alexander-Arnold. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Baresi. And it's Kukçu. Inter Milan replying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads, and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Now it's Thuram.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Messi. Kukçu. Van Basten. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Great defending, strong and determined. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. That's good running with the ball. That has not gone well.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's Kukçu. Out to the left it goes. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
VIII. Now it's Thuram. Lovely pass, but can't... Thuram!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Barella. He's going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard. Argentina applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Now it's Barella. And here's Mbappe. Zanetti. It's a lovely, neat pass. Trion cuts out the pass. And it's ended up in no man's land.
Inter certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Messi. And it's Kukcu. Alexander-Arnold.
Good play for Kukcu.
Passing nice and neat. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Shoots! And he hits the net! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they're one another.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And the first half is done. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Inter will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So it's back to business.
Inter have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And they can counter here. Vitz. And he cuts out the supply. Azar. And it's Van Basten! And that has been cleared. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Barella. And it's Xabi Alonso. Bastu. Oh, they could be caught out here. He has found a way through. Nicely weighted. Chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Beckenbauer can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Thuram. And now the breakaway. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Argentina looking to pass their way through. Alexander-Arnold looking to play him in. Hangs one in. And it's hoisted clear. Hakimi with the clearance. Messi. Played out to the left flank. Mbappe. And this is Van Basten. And it's Messi. He's had a shot! Goal! Argentina! And they're back in front. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Argentina go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Pings in across, a mighty effort! In he goes again.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival.
Inter really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again. Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, there's the clearance. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's a fine interception.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Now, can they get him away?
Oh, no joy this time.
Inter Milan
Do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Now it's Schneider. Played into space. Oh, super ball.
Bang.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It's a sharp pass.
Aimed beyond the defence. And it's Hakimi.
This looks promising. Argentina needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
It's a good foot in there. Looking for the run. Oh, that's... It's Schneider! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Zanetti. Schneider. Picked out brilliantly. Well read, and the danger is averted.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
They cross-field, changing the point of attack. Zanetti. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Inter really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Wants to play. Tries a shot! It's loose now, and they will. Oh, what has happened here? The ball goes in. Kimmich getting this one clear. Akanji.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this. You think the coach will have seen...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here? Big chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And here's Pahala. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Goulet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That has ended up in no man's land. Goulet. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Dybala. Oh, important interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now there's a fight. He's having a shot! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? That is a gem! An absolute gem! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Mbappe. That is good alertness. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Turan, looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. And it's Zaire Emery. He's in a good position here.
Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, well played, well played. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Pedri. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Zielinski. Out towards the flank. Zanetti delivery. He gets big!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a pretty loose pass. Bernardo Silva. That's a little off target. Pedri. And it's Arda Güler. Passing is crisp and sharp. Approaching the half-hour mark. And here's Mbappe. And it's Bernardo Silva. Zaire Emery. Zielinski. Aims beyond the defence. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Zanetti. Turan. Oh, what has happened here? Chance, surely! He's got a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Plays it in, and the shots! Oh, taken with style! And they get themselves in front! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Zanetti. Bastoni. It's Thuram. Now it's Torres. Out to the left it goes. Now the delivery. Terrific header. Bernardo Silva. Somewhat off target. And here's Zielinski. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Either side holding back here, it has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty...
Pedri has been caught there, it's a foul. The referee's come over, it's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Yamal could try cutting inside here. That has not gone well. Crossed it again. Calhanoglu. Now it's Thuram. Bastoni. Looking to play him in. Zielinski gets into a good position. Oh, that's fabulous. Bastoni. And it's Zaire Emery. That's an excellent interception. And here's Thuram.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's picked his way through. Nice interception, well timed. And he's there to belt it away. Inter Milan needing a change of fortune here. Almost ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Thuram. Looking for options for movement. Alexander-Arnold. Now they can break here. Mbappe looking understandably energised after his goal. And here's Mbappe. He is through here. Knocks it into space. And that's... He's had a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Inter Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Inter Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Zanetti gets into some space.
Wow.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Alexander-Arnold. Lovely, now then. Turan shoots! He scores! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He has a look up. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could get you...
And the shot! And yes, it's there! And again they hit the front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Cross goes in there. Big header! And this is Snyder. And another try! It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance.
Shapes to shoot! Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Haaland. Nicely worked. That's really well cleared. Back in possession and ready to go again. Nicely weighted ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That is a brilliant interception.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He's got away. Now it's Goulart. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, well measured. Cleared away. Goulart out to the right. He's found a way through. They're urging him to shoot. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Chance here to counter. Oh, nicely intercepted. Xavi Alonso. He's in a great position here. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Inter lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened, and their character, and that's cause for it.
Jet.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Owen really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And he cuts out the supply. And it's Cruyff. Nothing but absolute focus in the eyes of Gennaro Gattuso, Jim, and no doubt he will be relishing every part of the battle.
Yeah, the very epitome of competitiveness and relentlessness. I mean, he's a real menace in every sense of the word. If you're on the ball, he'll chase you to the ends of the earth and back. I'm going to say only nice things about him for fear of him coming after me.
Zaire Emery is having a shot! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Martinez. Zaire Emery. Now it's Martinez. Oh, well played, well played. Messi. And he's managed to get free. Cruyff. Oh, this is a very good run. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0. That looks a cracking ball.
He's away! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's had it taken off him.
Xavi Alonso.
Can he get it through? It's come to nothing.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Neymar goes hurtling down that left-hand side. It's not an especially good pass, that. Vitz. Now it's Lewandowski. Looking for the run. Zanetti. He has found the way through. Vitz. And he's gone backward here.
Deco.
Neymar. No way through there. He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Cruyff. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Zanetti defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Beckenbauer. And it's Hakimi. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Now it's Owen. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pass somewhat off target. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he shoots! They've got to be quick to recover this. Beckenbauer. Hakimi. Xavi Alonso. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Beraldo. That has not gone well. And it's VIII. Zanetti. Cruyff. He is through here. This is Owen. And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How to look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Inter Milan have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. He's shifting through the gears here. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Owen. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Messi. Inter Milan just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Zanetti. And Bastoni. And it's Xavi Alonso. That's VIII. Now it's Lewandowski. Looking to play him in. Crossed into the middle. He gets big! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cross from Hakimi. Zaire Emery. Not the most accurate pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
VIII! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's VIII. Xavi Alonso. Adams. Bastoni proves just a little bit too strong.
Inter have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Nicked it back promptly. And Martinez! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Martinez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Inter Milan with the corner, there first. Xavi Alonso is short. Very nicely done. And the finish! Decent hit and on target. Zanetti. Inter Milan
Do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Beckenbauer. Adams. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Hakimi.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Messi. Showing great feet there.
Now it's Haaland.
Schneider.
Zaire Emery.
Great defending, strong and determined.
That's gone loose.
He won't be happy with that one. Out towards the flank.
And it's Hakimi. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Caught offside that time. But there's going to be another change here.
So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Deco. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Deco cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. We badly need some help here. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And the shot! And the shot! And yes, it's there! They have stolen level at the last! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
He's had it nicked away.
Lewandowski. Now it's Zaire Emery. Nicely weighted ball. Haaland. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner.
Lewandowski, voted man of the match.